You don't know the life of a rich girl, Father. Every hour and minute of her time is planned. I must have her, or the world is worth nothing to me. And I can't write to say I love her. I can't do that." "Do you tell me," said the old man, "that with all my money you can't get an hour or two of a girl's time?" "I've waited too long. She's going to Europe the day after tomorrow. She's going to be there 2 years. I'm allowed to see her alone tomorrow evening for a few minutes. She's coming to the city on a train. I'm going to meet her with a cab. Then we'll drive fast to the theater where she must meet her mother and some other people. Do you think she would listen to me then? No. Or in the theater? No. Or after the theater? No, no, Father, this is one trouble that your money can't help. We can't buy 1 minute of time with money. If we could, rich people would live longer. There's no hope of talking with Miss Lantry before she sails." "Richard, my boy," said old Anthony, "I'm glad you're not really sick. You say money won't buy time? Perhaps it won't buy all of time, but I've seen it buy some little pieces." That evening his sister, Ellen, came to Anthony to talk about the troubles that lovers have. "He told me all about it," said Brother Anthony. "I told him he could have all the money he wanted. Then he began to say that money was no use to him. He said money couldn't help him." "Oh, Anthony," said Ellen, "I wish you wouldn't think so much of money. Money is no help for love. Love is all-powerful. If he had only spoken to her earlier, she could never say no to our Richard. But now I fear it is too late. All your gold cannot buy happiness for your son." At 8 the next evening, Ellen took an old gold ring and gave it to Richard. "Wear it tonight," she said. "Your mother gave it to me. She asked me to give it to you when you had found the girl you loved." Young Rockwell took the ring and tried to put it on his little finger. It was too small. He put it inside his coat in a place where he thought it would be safe. And then he called for his cab. At the station he met Miss Lantry. "We must not keep my mother and the others waiting," said she. "To Wallack's Theatre, as fast as you can drive," said Richard to the cabby. They rolled along 42nd Street to Broadway, and from there to 34th Street. Then young Richard quickly ordered the cabby to stop. "I've dropped the ring," he said, getting out. "It was my mother's, and I don't want to lose it. This will only take a minute. I saw where it fell." In less than a minute he was again in the cab with the ring. But within that minute a wagon had stopped in front of the cab. The cabby tried to pass it on the left, but a cab was there. He tried to pass on the right, but another cab was there. He could not go back. He was caught where he was and could not move in any direction.